looked on in the most tranquil state imaginable. For all that, and quick and dexterous as he was, Gashford had seen him recognise Hugh with the air of a patron. He had no longer any eyes for the crowd, but fixed his keen regards upon Sir John. He stood in the same place and posture until the last man in the concourse had turned the corner of the street, then very deliberately took the blue cockade out of his hat, put it carefully in his pocket, ready for the next emergency, refreshed himself with a pinch of snuff, put up his box, and was walking slowly off when a passing carriage stopped, and a lady's hand let down the glass. Sir John's hat was off again immediately. After a minute's conversation at the carriage window, in which it was apparent that he was vastly entertaining on the subject of the mob, he stepped lightly in, and was driven away. The secretary smiled, but he had other thoughts to dwell upon, and soon dismissed the topic. Dinner was brought him, but he sent it down untasted, and, in restless pacings up and down the room, and constant glances at the clock, and many futile efforts to sit down and read, or go to sleep, or look out of the window, consumed 4 weary hours. When the dial told him thus much time had crept away, he stole upstairs to the top of the house, and coming out upon the roof, sat down with his face towards the east. Heedless of the fresh air that blew upon his heated brow, of the pleasant meadows from which he turned, of the piles of roofs and chimneys upon which he looked, of the smoke and rising mist he vainly sought to pierce, of the shrill cries of children at their evening sports, the distant hum and turmoil of the town, the cheerful country breath that rustled past to meet it, and to droop and die, he watched and watched, till it was dark save for the specks of light that twinkled in the streets below and far away, and, as the darkness deepened, strained his gaze and grew more eager yet. "Nothing but gloom in that direction still," he muttered restlessly. "Dog, where is the redness in the sky you promised me?" Chapter 53.